Hi friends, today I'm here to tell you about an exclusive new product that has just been released. I know we often talk about nomadism on the channel, and for that, nomadism has been able to grow thanks to autonomy and batteries. So we had and still have EcoFlow with us as a partner, but this time I'm talking to you about home use because EcoFlow has just released the EcoFlow Stream Kit. The EcoFlow Stream Kit is kind of a mix, a combination between the EcoFlow batteries and the Power Stream, which I had already tested on this channel about 2 years ago. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about this new product that I've been waiting for. There might be ways for me to set it up and test it. For now, this will be a review of the product and of the various conversations I've had with the EcoFlow teams about this product. Before we go any further, I want to let you know that there's an article related to this video in the description. This article is great because I created a calculator that will let you figure out roughly which kit might be best for your energy usage, but also how much you could save per year. Even on EcoFlow's website, you won't find this kind of calculator, so don't hesitate to check out my article and use it to estimate which kit might be best for you, how much you'll spend, and in how many years you'll be able to make your money back on the device. In the article, we return to the video. First, let me tell you who the EcoFlow Stream is for. The EcoFlow Stream is intended for people who want to switch to a plug-and-play solar setup, meaning you won't need to hire a professional for the installation. In the range of plug-and-play systems, I think that here EcoFlow has managed to create a complete scalable kit. So it's really aimed at those who want a simple solution without major work, those looking for an alternative to large traditional photovoltaic installations, and those who want to have control over their own network. You should know that the EcoFlow really thought of every type of buyer, every type of customer. You'll be able to install your panels either in a garden, on your roof, or on your balcony. However, you really need to check both your country's regulations and your city's regulations. Because the idea of balcony installations, I think it's great, but I have a hard time believing that one day there will be solar panels on every balcony just hanging there like that. I think people are going to lose it, the government is going to lose it. So maybe one day we'll get to a point where solar panels are integrated into the railings, why not? But anyway, it does exist. If your country, if your city allows it, then go for it, don't hesitate. Another thing, I'll mention this quickly because my partner told me that the code, my promo code, the promo code CAO5 works with the kit. And when you see the price of the kit, I assure you, it gives you a huge discount. Imagine with the largest kit, you save over 300 euros. So don't hesitate, 5% off the kit and the entire EcoFlow store. Let's get back to the video. So this is aimed at people who want to start small and gradually upgrade their setup, their kit, with the savings they make thanks to the kit. There you go, it's a virtuous circle. So how does the EcoFlow Stream work? As I mentioned in the introduction, it's a mix between the Power Stream and home batteries. Here, just like with the Power Stream, you'll have solar panels. So the solar panels will capture the sun's energy, the drill it will be sent to a microinverter, which will be connected to the electrical outlet of your network. If ever, we have a baseline daily consumption that corresponds to the fridge and all the devices you have on standby or that need to stay plugged in. I'm mainly thinking of the fridge, or it could be a water heater that kicks in at night. Anyway, with the solar panels, you'll first be able to cover this baseline consumption. And if you ever have a surplus, it is sent back into the electrical grid. And that's where the second part of the kit comes into play, which is called the storage batteries. You will have two types of storage batteries in the EcoFlow Stream Kit. There is the Stream AC Pro and the Stream Ultra. One of them will integrate the microinverter that we have. you can very well have a battery that integrates the microinverter to which you will connect your solar panels. The advantage here is that the surplus energy you would have sent back to the grid and lost, you will now store during the day and release it when your panels are no longer capturing solar energy. The battery provides storage of 1.92 kilowatt hours per panel. As you'll see, there are panels of different sizes. The largest one currently has a capacity of 520 watts. So you'll be able to reach up to 11.52 kilowatt hours of storage by adding all the units together. For now, the system is designed to accommodate up to almost 12 kilowatt hours. So take a look at your electricity bills. If you go to the EDF website, you can see how much you spend each day. You'll be able to see what savings you can make. So there you go. I'm not sure if you can see the scalability levels here. It's often very complicated with solar systems. In other words, you start with one setup and making it evolve can be a real pain. When you do everything manually, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, that wasn't planned at all. Here you can start with an EcoFlow Stream, the small microinverter, but it's a bit of a shame to start with the microinverter, because if tomorrow you get a Stream Ultra battery, well, your microinverter becomes useless. So if I had some advice for you, depending on your budget, either you start with the EcoFlow, the solar panels and the microinverter. At first you earn money just from daily sunshine. It all depends on your activity. If you're working from home and you work from the house, and in that case you need a lot of energy, I think it could be a pretty nice system. If you're never at home, well, and it's only enough to cover the base load MMH, basically. If every time you're feeding it back into the EDF grid and not using it for your own network, well, it's going to take you a really long time to make it profitable. You know, I think these are systems that are really good for people who live and work from home. That's, I admit, I think is where you save the most money. But basically, you get the idea. You start with the easiest setup, and little by little, you upgrade it, you upgrade it, you upgrade it with the savings you're going to make, knowing that you can save up to nearly 1,000 euros per year. Again, it depends on where you are located, the amount of sunlight, how much sun exposure you get, your orientation. There are a lot of factors that may have an impact. So if you have ChatGPT, don't hesitate to say where you live. Ask it the question, I live here, I'm facing this direction. What could be there are even websites that do this. I'll see if I can find them and put them in the description, but the sunlight rate to really get an idea. All this nice little collection of hardware will always be connected to the EcoFlow software application, which I find is really well designed. I've been able to test competing applications, and I have to admit that, well, some competitors don't even have an app at all. It's really the brand that has best integrated everything related to AI and applications into its ecosystem. There you go. And with the battery, you'll be able to access lots of information and monitor your consumption in real time. It will tell you, if you enter the price of your kilowatt hour, how much you're saving. It's really satisfying to see on a daily basis that we are managing and generating our own energy. I've had the chance to do it, and it's incredibly satisfying. You'll even get weather forecasts, so you'll have a pretty good idea of how much you'll be able to save over time. The app is powered by AI. Well, nowadays everyone uses AI, or at least everyone uses the term AISO. Honestly, I haven't been able to test and really see to what extent it's actually AI. Similarly, there's an integrated AI assistant again. These are all the buzzwords, right? Everywhere now we see the term AI. But what's great about this app is that you don't have to guess. Everything is done automatically. It's really fantastic. So my thoughts on this EcoFlow Stream for now are that I'm dying to try it out. I'm really trying to see with my partner if there's a way to install one. If there's a way to install one, you'll get a video of the installation and you'll get reports on what it actually saves on the channel. So for that, I recommend you subscribe. If there is an installation video, I can already tell you that it will be available on the channel at the end of July. So if you want to see me install an EcoFlow Stream, and if I do have to install it, there's a strong chance it will be a version with 4 520 watt solar panels plus an EcoFlow Stream Ultra. I think plus 2 Stream AC units. So it would be the kit with 6 kilowatt hours of battery. So it could be very, very interesting to see that on video. If that's the case, you'll get the video at the end of July, because I'll only be able to install it in mid-July, so between mid-July and the end of July, allowing time to make the video. So don't hesitate to subscribe, and if the video exists, it will be right here. Friends, sending you big hugs. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.